What's good, everyone? It's AJ Paranormal here. Today's AAA Reacts is going to 6 most disturbing camping encounters caught on camera. I'll put the name right here on the bottom and check this video out on the description down below. Let's check it out.
Well, it sounds like those dogs are getting closer.
This guy coming back here in this pickup truck.
Maybe you can.
This is absolutely insane, y'all.
Echoes call from hollow halls, a voice that creeps and softly crawls. Time stands still, the air is...
Jason runs a YouTube channel called Exploring Intuition. He's an outdoorsman through and through, the kind who finds comfort in the crackle of a campfire, the stillness of the forest, and the solitude of the wild. By April 2020, he had explored most of southern Ohio's woodlands, but one place kept calling him back, the Shawnee State Forest. He'd been there before, yes, but this time, he wanted more than a day hike. He wanted to push himself, to spend a night alone, deep inside the forest, far from the road, far from light, and far from anyone who could help. A decision that would soon turn into something he'd never forget. After arriving at his camp spot, Jason began unpacking his gear. The forest was calm, the kind of quiet that feels almost staged, too still, too silent. But not long after his arrival, a sharp sound shattered that calm. A gunshot somewhere out in the woods, unseen but close enough to rattle him. He froze, listening. Another shot never came, just the echo fading into the tree.
Hey folks, how's it going? I'm out here at Shawnee State Forest again today. And if you remember my last video, I was out here scouting for a place to come out and do some overnight camping. And I'm here at the same place, going to do some overnight camping tonight. My ride just dropped me off. So I'm going to be here all night and most of the day tomorrow. And it's something I've been looking forward to doing for a while. Just come out and doing some camping and being alone in nature. Only have about 2 hours of sunlight left, so I'm in kind of a hurry to get my camp set up, and I also want to do a little bit of cooking. So I'll pick you guys back up here in just a little bit. Hey guys, so I was just getting set up here, and I heard some gunshots off in the distance, and some people. It's kind of far off, but you know, the people I can handle. This is a public area after all. Gunshots not so much, you know. I'm hoping those just stay where they're at. But I'm gonna continue setting up camp and have a quiet evening, hopefully.
He tried to brush it off. Maybe a hunter, maybe a distant firing range. But deep down, something in him stirred. That instinctive awareness that he wasn't alone out there. Someone or something else was in those woods with him. Still, he went on setting up camp. But that moment marked the beginning. As the evening deepened and he began to relax, another sound crept in. Faint, then clearer. A strange noise, breaking through the stillness. Unfamiliar, irregular. The chain of
He's got a
unsettling
hammock
events
and a
had
tarp.
begun.
That's a good idea.
Jason went looking for firewood, but the forest floor was bare.
Good setup for
Others
fire.
had been here recently. He could tell. He took it as a good sign at first. Maybe the spot was safe. Maybe others camped here often. But as he'd soon realize, it wasn't a good sign at all.
So after a few adjustments, this is what I ended up with. I had to lower my ridge line a little bit so that my tarp hung out a little closer to my hammock. And here in the hammock, I've got the sleeping bag put in already. And underneath the sleeping bag is this sleeping mat. And that should keep me pretty well insulated through the night. Like I said, it's only going to get down to about 42, so I should be pretty good to go. Running out of time. The sun's going to set in about half an hour, so I definitely want to gather some firewood and get this fire started. May not have much of a fire tonight, having a hard time finding firewood. It's really scarce around here. People have really scavenged it really well. And that means people have been out here, so I guess that's a good thing. That people are out here enjoying the trails and the campsites that are set aside for them. Alright, so I got everything set up. I think I may have made it by the hair of my chin just before sunset. So let's see if we can get this thing fired up.
He managed to gather just enough wood to build a small, flickering fire. Not enough to stay warm, and certainly not enough to keep anything away. That's when the noises returned. This time, louder, closer, and disturbingly rhythmic, like movement. Each sound echoed between the trees, coming from a different direction, every few seconds. It was as if something, or several somethings, were circling the camp,
That can't
watching
happen.
him. The forest that once felt alive, now
And now
seemed
it's dark.
predatory.
You hear that? It's a coon dog, I think. That noise I've been hearing, I think it's people out doing some coon hunting. I think, even though it's kind of early in the day to be doing some coon hunting, I think normally you do that at night. But I'm not an expert. That's what it sounds like to me. Hopefully they don't come back this way, but if they do, I guess they do. We'll have to deal with it. They won't find no coons around here because I've been scaring them away.
That tends to happen to stealth campers. They'll come across people that does that. They'll come across people that they get it back.
I'm not sure that's coon dogs now that I hear it. Hope that's not coyotes.
Oh no.
Well, I am armed just in case, so I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you
Part
should
of the fun of being out in the wilderness by yourself.
always be armed. Knife or gun or stick. Sorry. Got my new shirt on too from
Those sound more like wild dogs to me. Wonder what they're going on about. They sound like they're just on the other end of the holler, so I hope they stay there. One dog's not too bad to deal with, but 8 or 9, that could be a problem.
that is a problem.
Jason tried to sound calm for the camera, but you could hear the unease in his voice. He started cooking dinner, just trying to act normal. The forest had grown quieter now, almost too quiet. And then it came again, the barking. It wasn't just one dog this time. There were several barking loudly around his camp, but unseen. He stayed calm, or tried to, ate his food, pretended everything was fine. Then, flashlight in hand, he took a short walk into the woods, maybe to reassure himself that he wasn't being hunted. But when he returned, that feeling of being watched never left him.
Well, it sounds like those dogs are getting closer. I might have some trouble tonight. I may have to stop cooking.
What is that?
Who would have thought of all the things you're going to have to deal with in the woods is going to be wild dogs?
Right. Oop. Hold on.
And I'm thankful for that. But now I'm starting to lose my fire because I was too preoccupied perhaps dealing with them.
That might be a little bit too much charcoal. That's definitely coyotes.
Well, it looks like this dish is done, so I'm going to dig in. Well, the more I listen, the more I think that those are hunting dogs and somebody's out training them. Because I can hear the guy down there now hollering for him to come back or something like that. For a minute, he was doing a whoop, and it freaked me out because I don't know if you guys watch any other videos on the YouTube, but when you're in the middle of the woods and you hear a whoop, that's normally time to get out of the woods, but so far so good.
That night, Jason barely breathed. Every crack of a branch sounded like footsteps. Every gust of wind became a whisper, and every silence stretched longer than it should have. When dawn finally arrived, Jason emerged, exhausted, shaken, but alive. No prints, no tracks, no proof, just the echoes of that night, and the haunting certainty that he hadn't been alone. Night he would never forget, and one he'd never truly explain. So, let me know what you think of this encounter. Before we go...
So, it was an interesting one. It wasn't that scary or spooky. Ooh. You have to be there to get spooky, but it's a thinker. It wasn't too bad, but you gotta watch what you're doing on its nature and all that stuff. I've had a encounter with a bear one time, and I wish I filmed it, but yeah, I didn't film it. It was a mom and 2 cubs, and I was just about to start to film something, and then all of a sudden I hear, and you know, wood breaking, grass and leaves are breaking, and then all of a sudden, oh, about 8 feet or so or more, I see a black bear. I was like, oh. I said nothing. I didn't say, hey, bear. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, she's got cubs. Yep, backing up, going that way. So.
Any further, I just want to ask you for a small favor. If you're enjoying the video so far, please
Go give him a
it
follow.
like.
He's really cool.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. We are pushing to hit 200,000 subscribers before the year ends. It feels impossible, but I know we can achieve it together because your support has been unreal.
Keep it up,
I know
Nightmare.
you'll subscribe,
You
so
got this.
without wasting more time, let's get back to the video. On October 8th, 2025, Kevin, the man behind
Kevin!
the YouTube
Hi,
channel
Kevin.
Small Plots,
I know Kevin.
set out to film what he thought would be another simple camping trip. He's done it all before.
Go follow Kevin.
Hammock camping, tarp camping, tent camping, whatever the conditions.
I will be tagging each of these people because I know him very well. He's really cool. Kevin's a really good stealth camper and a bunch of other camping stuff. Go check him out. If you didn't know Kevin, this is also my other channel, AJ Paranormal. He knows me as Exploring with AJ as well, or AKA Stealth Camping with AJ. It used to be that name, and then I changed it. I think it was much catchier now. Okay, let's get on with it.
He adapts. Kevin isn't one for superstition. He doesn't believe in ghosts, or paranormal activity, or anything beyond what he can see and hear.
I wonder if I've seen
That's
this
what makes
one.
him fearless. Maybe even a little too fearless. Because this time, he decided to camp right beside one of the most haunted locations in upstate New York,
I've probably
the
seen
Mount
this
Hope
one.
Cemetery in Rochester. A sprawling resting place of over 350,000 souls. And
What
this
are
would
you
become
guys
the
doing
night
over there?
that tested his confidence and his nerves like never before.
Hold on.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry about
He
that.
did. From strange animal noises to eerie,
My bird was making
unexplained
strange
sounds
animal
that seemed
noises.
to circle his tent. That night quickly became something he'd never forget.
Every time I'm
He
doing
started by
something
finding
like
a
this.
patch of woods just beyond the cemetery's edge.
Oh yeah. There's graves. There are the graves.
Ooh, magic.
The leaves are so crunchy. It's gonna give me away, if anything. Okay, so the cemetery is directly behind where the camera is. I think I'm gonna move a little bit this way. Looks like some nice flat ground, kind of encapsulated by trees and branches and stuff.
My birds, I
That
swear.
should be good. I should be out of view from the cemetery. There's a tennis court area right over here. I'll show you guys in a minute.
I think I've
course,
seen this
the
video. But go
Break
back
area
and
for
look.
the workmen that work here. And
If you guys didn't know on YouTube, here's a little tip. If you didn't know, if you want to go back to watching people's videos, if you missed something, you know, like a live, I'm hoping to come back, do lives again for this channel. It was fun doing it last year. Oh, sorry, I had to plug in my laptop. If you go into like your history, you could go back to that video that you missed or live that you missed and go back to it. Little tip.
the road.
At first glance, it was perfect. A secluded area, away from the road, where the only company would be the occasional rustle of wind and the creak of trees.
Hold on. Nightmare, I do have a video coming out soon. I will tag him this. It's a Bigfoot video. There'll be a part where I caught something. I can't wait. I did post a Before this, I posted a. Why did that pause in the oddest moment? A Bigfoot sound that I went out to, so check it out.
Kevin wasn't satisfied. He wanted to be closer. He packed up his gear again and wandered deeper.
Sometimes you
Finally
have to
set
do
up his
that.
tent. He was only a few dozen yards from the old stone perimeter of Mount Hope, the kind of proximity that made most people uneasy. He saw a few people walking nearby earlier, but now it was just him, surrounded by the weight of centuries. Then came the noises. At first, barely noticeable,
Sorry about that.
but as the sky dimmed, they became impossible to ignore. Some sounded like small animals scurrying through the leaves, but others didn't.
The deer are creeping on me right now. I can hear
Oh,
on
deer.
top of the deer and the chipmunks and the squirrels and probably like mice and stuff. It's just leaves moving constantly around me.
That would
That
bug
kind
me.
of slows down tonight. Probably not. Right behind me, you can see the cemetery behind me in the tent. Right kind of in the brush are looks like three deer.
Hey,
that
when you
are-
have deer,
are
it's a good sign.
apprehensively looking at me and chewing their cud.
Sorry. That's the thing about being still camping. You gotta watch for people and be a little quiet.
Just walking by. Gotta be quiet. I don't know who's a walker and who's just someone who works here doing the nightly rounds. You know, making sure nobody's sleeping in the woods. Damn, these freaking chipmunks.
I've been.
They're just like hanging out behind me. Talk about rabbits. All that leaf rustling are like chipmunks and stuff running around.
At
Poor
one point,
Kevin.
Kevin realized he hadn't seen or heard another camper all evening. No tents, no fires, no voices, just him and thousands of graves lying
Oh
silent
yeah,
beyond the
it's
tree
just
line.
him.
Still, he
There's
stayed.
no other campers
He
but
wanted to
him.
finish what he started.
He's
But
doing
as
the
night
thing.
fell and he began cooking dinner, that meal felt less like comfort and more like a farewell to calm. Because just after he ate, the noises came back, louder this time, closer. A twig snapped. Then, suddenly, a gunshot, then another, then more, loud, sharp, echoing through the trees.
I wish I could get more footage of the cemetery and everything, but even despite the fact that it's like one day away, maybe gunshot, despite the fact that it was one day away, that it's one day away from a full moon, it's too dark to film. Yeah, well, like I said, middle of the city, so I can't get the graveyard. Like I was hoping. I'm trying so hard to catch the almost full moon good enough to hit some gravestones or something, but yeah, and it's tough. I can't really leave and go walk around the graveyard as much as I'm sure people are probably hoping that I'm doing that. It's just not really, especially with that camera right there. Can't really do that. It's kind of like a journey to get there, if I'm being honest. It's not like just a bloop over. Okay. Yeah,
God
see,
damn.
so I've been quiet for so long, but now I have the light on and I'm talking, and
I would dim it a little bit.
animals that are around me are like, hey, there's a guy there. They're not ghosts. Let me just clear this up right now. They're not ghosts. They're like little mice, rats, and whatever.
To keep calm, he started talking to the camera. You could hear it, that forced steadiness, like someone trying to keep their heart from bursting through their chest. It was the night before a full moon. The air had an edge to it, thick and electric. And then came the footsteps, crunching through the leaves. Close, too close. He tried to laugh it off. Maybe just an animal. But the look in his eyes said otherwise. because moments later, new sounds echoed from the direction of the cemetery. Muffled, distant, but undeniably human. He didn't go to check. He tried to convince himself it was nothing. That fear was playing tricks on his senses. But the longer he sat by the fire, the more he felt eyes on him. Not one pair, but many.
If I see eyes behind him, I'm
Walking
gonna...
closer to me. It's probably a deer. But I'm
Probably.
gonna do something. Just in case it's not. Okay, it stopped walking. Whatever it was. It didn't run away. I'm just gonna go with it. It's a deer.
The hell?
Oh man, I thought that was a deer's butt at first. That was before I zoomed in. But that was a deer facing the other way.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Well, this is what it's like here, next to the cemetery.
Mm.
You know, it's pretty chill. A lot of cool, chill things happening. Just like Mondo chill, you know?
I thought I saw eyes there for a
You
second.
can't really see it. There's something in the cemetery making like a, I know this is going to sound stupid, but like a bone clattering sound. Like tick, 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 tick. Like somebody has like a bunch of sticks in a wagon or something.
Eventually, Kevin decided he'd had enough. He zipped himself inside the tent, locked it up, and lay back, listening. And that's when it began. The forest seemed to move around him. Footsteps again, circling.
Oh, you gotta remember
He didn't
there's
sleep.
raccoons,
He
other stuff,
lay there
people.
until dawn, barely
Ghosts.
moving, waiting for whatever was outside to make its next move. When morning came, Kevin was physically unharmed, but drained, pale and shaken. That night, near Mount Hope, changed something in him. He learned that sometimes it's not the dead you need to be afraid of. It's the silence they leave behind.
Mm-hmm.
The next encounter comes.
Now, ooh, that's bright. Oh, we'll get on to this way. Kevin, you did really good. I thought you did well. Nightmare, keep on being you as well, doing these kind of videos. Yeah, at nighttime, you just never know. I had on my other channel, Exploring with AJ, just have more than one channel. I multitask like crazy with videos, like this one. I'm not going to tell the whole story, because if you want to check it out, I'll have a link down below description if you want to look at the video. I had visitors when I was still camping in my own backyard, and that was fun, but I couldn't sleep because the eyes were watching me. It wasn't people. You have to find out in the video. Okay, let's get on with this.
From Matty Van Hall, a creator best known for documenting his overlanding journeys, van life
I don't want to
setups,
trip over my
and quiet
tripod.
off-grid camping adventures. His channel is usually a peaceful escape, long drives through mountain roads, simple meals cooked under open skies, and the quiet rhythm of solitude that comes with living on the road. But on the night of March 8th, 2024, that peaceful rhythm broke in a way Matty will never forget.
Guy coming back here in this pickup truck, this guy is a problem. This guy's dangerous. I don't know what his problem is. If he's drunk or high.
Sorry,
If you would have saw what he just did, I couldn't grab the camera in time. But all of the dust, he came right in front of our campsite, started doing donuts for a good
So he's
one
being a
solid
douche.
minute. And then drove away. Here, there he is. Black pickup truck. Yeah, this guy's up to something. What? He's coming up here. Oh man, Chocolate Man's out there confronting him. I gotta get out here and see what's going on. I couldn't even get out of the van because it was too dusty.
Was that necessary? There's a lot of people out here. Okay, do what you want, bro. Alright, go ahead. Do what you want, bro. Do what you want. Do what you want. Have a good time.
Man, all you gotta do is just leave.
Not really, but you keep moving.
Just go.
No kidding.
After asking the man to leave, the stranger finally drove off, but not for long. A few minutes later, he came back, and this time, he wasn't alone.
Oh, of
It seemed
course.
he'd gone to rally backup. When he returned, there were 2 more trucks following behind him, their engines humming low as they crept back toward Maddie's camp.
Ugh.
The group didn't say a word. They just sat there,
Yeah, dust
idly,
my
watching. Maddie could feel their presence more than he could see it. The confidence they carried, the way they positioned their vehicles, it all gave the same chilling message. They weren't afraid to take things further. Before anything could spiral beyond control, Maddie and his friends made a choice. Maddie did something I'd recommend anyone do in that same situation. He kept his distance, stayed calm, and gathered information. Earlier, he'd captured the license plate of the first vehicle.
Oh, good.
But when the man returned with
Smart
backup,
idea to do.
the group switched vehicles and kept far enough away that their new plates couldn't be seen,
Oh.
which meant whatever they had planned wasn't harmless. Sensing that, Maddie and his group didn't hesitate. They packed up quietly, careful not to draw attention, and left the campsite.
Alright, so I thought I had the video going, but all I got was a picture. So he went and got his crew,
I've done
and
that.
they all came back, started swarming us, so bad stuff's about to go down. Alright, we had to leave. They acting like they got guns, so I don't want to die. There's a chocolate man in front of me. Ron and Mark's right behind me. And we found another spot on Overlander. I know it's loud in here. This road is really washboard.
I've heard
So we
louder.
all had to pack up pretty quick and go. The guy came back in another vehicle. So it's at least 3 of them. I know it's 4 of us, but we don't have guns. So I don't want to get all shot up. And this is not the first time this has happened. Something similar to this happened. Where was I? I can't remember.
I had to turn the
Whether-
internet off.
It was just drunks
Tablet.
throwing. Oh, I know what it was. It was drunks throwing beer bottles, and they were a little too close for comfort. But these guys were gangsta acting, so time to move on.
Gangster.
It sucks.
As the van's tires rolled over the gravel road,
That's van life
Maddie
for you.
looked
You
back
just never
one
know who
last
you're gonna
time
run into.
at the faint outline of their camp, now swallowed by night. He couldn't shake the feeling that if they'd stayed even a little longer, something terrible would have happened. He said later that he was certain those men would have returned. Not to talk, not to intimidate,
Maybe.
but to escalate. Maybe gunshots, maybe worse. And out there, miles from cell service or help, even a single bad decision can be fatal.
Okay, so now we're back on some paved roads, and now it's not so loud. So, yeah, they kept coming back in different vehicles, and if we would have stayed, here's what would have happened. They would have come back in the middle of the night, and, they would have took shots at us, did a drive-by. And if it didn't hit our bodies, it would have, busted out the windshield, put holes in the van. That's what would have happened. I mean, I know these things. I've been around a long time. I know how these things go down. So, this is wisdom, my friends. This is wisdom.
It can
Let me
happen.
check on-
Sometimes it does.
Yeah,
Sometimes
Ron's
it
back
doesn't.
there. Mark's right behind him. This is what wise people do. They don't let hotheads prevail.
Mm-mm.
It feels like a loss, but it's really a win.
Thankfully, they made it out unharmed. But the encounter left Maddie with a truth that would linger every time he parked his van in a lonely stretch of wilderness. In the wild, danger doesn't always come from growls in the dark
No.
or rustling in the trees. Sometimes it wears human skin, and that's the kind of fear you don't hear until it's already too close. Uploaded on 13.
Yeah, sometimes it's more the people. You just gotta know to say, okay, we're gone. That one wasn't too bad. It wasn't that spooky, but you never know. But, van life people do go through a lot.
15th August 2024. This video comes from TJ, an outdoor enthusiast known for his love of camping, hiking, and kayaking across Alabama. His channel usually captures the warmth of nature, golden sunsets, calm waters, and quiet reflections at the end of each day. But this trip was nothing like that. What started as a relaxing weekend on the lake turned into one of the most dangerous nights he'd ever faced outdoors. TJ had plans near his favorite lakeside camp, fishing, kayaking, and simply enjoying the peaceful Alabama summer. The conditions were perfect. Sunlight bouncing off the water, warm air drifting through the trees, and a steady rhythm of waves lapping against the shore. It was the kind of day every camper hopes for. Clear skies, calm waters, and not a single reason to worry. But nature often has a way of reminding us who's really in control.
It's actually not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet, and it's already 80 degrees outside here in Alabama. I just took a shower and walked through my garage, hooked the kayak up, did that little bit of filming with you guys, and I already broke a sweat just in that little window of time for me being from inside of the house to getting inside of the truck. So it is going to be super hot this weekend. Still going to have a good time. I don't like rushing my summers. I used to say, man, I can't wait for fall, man, I can't wait for fall. And then as soon as fall comes, you enjoy it. But then it gets super cold to here during the winter, and you're like, man, I can't wait for summer or spring. I can't wait for summer or spring. So I try not to rush through everything. All right.
I tend to do that too.
But I do believe the camp is set up. I'm just getting all my rods out of the top water box right now. This box is awesome. They're expensive, but I think they're worth it if you don't have a way to haul your rods with you. I say it every time I film myself out here camping. This is my favorite place to camp in Alabama.
As the hours passed, TJ
He's
checked
got
his
one of
weather
those
radar
camper type
and noticed something
tents,
unexpected.
which
A
is
storm
cool.
system forming in the distance. At first, it didn't seem serious. The sky still looked bright, and the water was calm. So he decided to carry on with his fishing plans. But soon, the storm began to grow. The air thickened. The wind started to shift. Dark clouds rolled across the lake faster than
So
expected.
he's got one of those
What began as
car
a gentle
tents, which is
breeze
very
turned into
cool.
a chilling gust. By the time he returned to shore, waves had started to rise and visibility
Is
began
that
to
a
drop.
now?
He and his companion quickly took shelter inside a small gazebo near their tent, hoping the storm would blow over.
Holy cow, y'all. So, I don't know how much I just filmed, but out in the water, me and Dylan were both just waiting and fishing. And look what just rolled up on us. Look at this. It is pouring. And that's only a few hundred yards away. It is white capping out here on the water. Look at this. This just came up out of nowhere. I don't know how bad that looks on camera, but it's pretty bad.
Looks
Can you see the
nasty.
white caps out here? Let me zoom in.
Oh yeah.
Water. We're kind of hoping it goes around us.
No, it's not going to go
I
around.
did go ahead and roll the awning up. I left the tent up because I've got my stuff in it. And in order for me to close that tent, I have to take all of my stuff out. And I don't really know if I have time. I don't want to be caught in the middle of it. Because it's legit, it's raining right here. Look at that. It's like a black wall. It's raining on the other side of the water from us. And it's blowing directly in our face. We've had something pop up on us right here. And it is bad, y'all. I don't know if you can tell, but we're inside of this gazebo holding it down, and it's picking me up. Holy shit. This is nuts.
Really?
Bro, I hope we ain't got no tornado popped up on us. Oh my God.
The winds intensified, tearing through the trees and sending branches crashing to the ground. In minutes, everything changed.
Oh
From
jeez.
fishing under a clear summer sky to fighting for their lives beneath a collapsing tent, the transformation was terrifyingly fast. The tent flapped violently as the storm raged. Visibility dropped to near zero. Objects flew through the air, and TJ could hear the cracking of trees around them. Each sound was a reminder of how fragile their shelter really was. If the tent tore open, or if one of those trees came down in the wrong direction, they'd have no chance to react.
No.
Oh my goodness, y'all, look at this. You can't see the other side of the lake at all.
Mm-mm. It's a good thing he put this thing up.
Can y'all tell the lake is
Oh, I see he put his thing down. That's good.
I really hope this ain't a tornado.
should probably be in the truck. Oh, here's the rain.
It's definitely a
We're
twister.
just holding this gazebo down, guys. Is the tent good? This is absolutely insane, y'all. Look at this.
Jeez. Oh, look at the wave.
Oh, stuff falling out of the tree. Oh, it was real.
Damn. There's definitely a twister nearby. I could hear it.
Oh my God, dude. We might need to get under the vehicle.
I would.
See, I've never been something like this. This is horrible, man. I haven't either. We probably need to be under our truck. There ain't no doubt. If this tree comes down, it's going to hit us.
They huddled together inside, praying the structure would hold.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like hours, but eventually, the winds began to weaken.
Oh,
The
good.
tornado passed, but the rain and tension lingered. When TJ finally stepped outside, the scene around him was almost unrecognizable. Trees had fallen across the path. The lakeshore was littered with debris. Somehow, by sheer luck, their chosen camp spot had been spared.
Oh, no
Just a few
kidding.
meters away, a massive tree had crashed down, right where they had originally planned to pitch their tent. Had they stuck with their first
Oh,
plan,
jeez.
they might not have survived. That realization hit hard. The smallest decision, a casual change of location, had made the difference between life and death.
All right, y'all. I don't know if we're in the eye of a tornado right now or not, but we just had to.
You would know if you are.
Whatever just hit, it put this tree down where I was going to park. Look at this. It's completely uprooted. I was really worried about these that were up under here. My kayak is completely
Oh, this right on
underwater.
outside, too.
Thank goodness I didn't have my MK300 on. That was the worst experience of my life. I've got to try to get this kayak pulled up on the bank. Look at this tree,
I hope that caught that. That wasn't in the video. That was actually here.
I hope that it's past. Still coming down pretty hard.
Lightning.
This is where we were going to park. This is where we were going to camp because it was right behind the bathroom. The last time a major tornado hit this spot, I believe, was in 2011 or 2013, and it wiped us out. Will you help me tug this boat up? I hope there ain't no hole in it because it was late. When I got out here, look at my wrap. Yeah, look at that. It ruined my wrap. When I came out here, it was up on those rocks right there.
By morning, the storm had passed, leaving behind a shattered but
Oh, look, a
eerily
fisherman.
beautiful landscape. The water was calm again, the air cool and still. TJ packed his kayak, reflecting on how fragile the balance between end and danger truly is. He continued his trip, but with a new sense of respect for the unpredictability of nature. Because sometimes it isn't the wilderness that's out to harm you, it's the weather that turns without warning. In the end, TJ's experience serves as a reminder to all campers. Out there, peace and peril can exist only moments. 23rd, 2025. Shaya's out.
So, yeah, we just had a thundercloud just come by, and that was a funny timing for that one. But yeah, you never know with twisters. Those guys got lucky. They didn't need to go underneath their vehicles or anything. But oof. Okay, off to the next one. Shaya's Outdoor Adventures.
Outdoor Adventures,
I don't think I'll watch her
a
either.
YouTube channel that usually captures the quiet, unscripted beauty of Midwestern nature, ice fishing, hunting, and spontaneous outdoor moments. Experienced a day unlike any other. What was meant to be a calm outing quickly escalated into a tense and unpredictable encounter that none of the participants would forget. The video opens with Shai on the ice, setting up for a routine fishing session. The frozen lake stretches silently in all directions, snow sparkling under the pale sun. It's the kind of quiet that outdoor enthusiasts seek. the kind that allows time to slow and thoughts to settle. Suddenly, a man emerges, tense and erratic, his every move charged with anger. His voice breaks the calm, sharp, and hostile. The mood shifts from quiet to confrontational in an instant. No greeting, no reason, just pure aggression.
Oh, yeah. Man, you've been out here every morning and night, too, huh?
Machine you got here.
Oh, yeah, live scope is nice. Any luck the past couple days?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Any nice walleyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother got a real nice one yesterday. But yeah, you gotta be fishing right now.
What's on that thing?
Live scope, LVS 34.
Yeah. All this goes right to my shack. I know. Dog. Better knock it off. Ha 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 ha.
What?
Yeah.
What? You too then. What are we up to?
What the hell?
I don't know what you're even talking about. Jeez. We didn't do nothing to you. Cool. I get to make you go viral. Cool.
What the hell?
Look at this dip. You see him? Cool.
Shia tries to calm himself with nervous laughter, hoping to ease the growing discomfort. But the man's hostility remains unwavering. Recognizing the danger, Shia takes a measured, wise step. He contacts the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources, reporting the incident to ensure the safety of himself and those around him. Yet, the man isn't deterred. He continues hurling derogatory words, creating a ripple of unease across the frozen lake. The confrontation persists, drawing attention and concern from other anglers nearby. Eventually, local police arrive, attempting to de-escalate the situation. But bureaucracy and legal limits slow immediate action. The man's license is expired. Technically, he hasn't committed a visible offense yet. Officers must wait for him to enter his vehicle before taking further steps.
You have reached the 24-hour Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources confidential tip hotline. This line is for reporting violations only.
Oh, that's
Are you guys
cool.
the Silverado? Okay, I'm just reporting you for fishing harassment. I'm just gonna go get his plate, so feel free to call too, so we get a warden out here quicker.
Come over here and I know where you live, I know where you drive.
Exactly. So we both got evidence, or I got it on camera, so.
Really good.
Well, good luck.
Good idea. Good.
I mean, I'll just say good morning as long as. We've been seeing him almost every day out here too.
Shia cautiously returns to his fishing, but the tension lingers. The man resumes his erratic behavior, and another bystander shares that they too have been unnerved by his actions. The police depart, leaving only the warden to maintain order. He hovers nearby, wary of escalating the situation, without clear cause.
I just want to apologize. I didn't have any right to catch it, but you guys have no right to be doing what you're doing.
What are we doing wrong?
Come on, man.
You explain it to me.
What did you bring to shore when you went there?
What do you mean?
Right after I came and confronted you.
I went to go talk to the cops.
No, they weren't there yet.
They told us to go wait. I went to go take a picture of your license plate.
It ain't my truck, so don't
That's
matter.
fine.
Bullcrap.
How do you know what truck's mine?
The green one, because I asked the other guys.
Oh. All right, so the cops want me to call them? Look at all the stuff you got on you.
They'll be in contact with you. It's okay.
I just said I'm apologizing, sir.
It's understandable. That wasn't a way to react this morning.
No, it wasn't. That's why I'm coming and apologizing.
Understood. 2.
Shia reflects on the encounter, acknowledging that while bad days happen to everyone, they never justify threatening or intimidating others.
He reminds me of
leaves an
someone from
indelible
Bear and
mark,
Sea Gold.
a stark reminder that even the most peaceful outdoor moments can turn tense in an instant when faced with someone unpredictable. This encounter isn't about ghosts, shadows, or strange lights,
Just people.
yet it carries the same weight of unease. Sometimes the most unsettling experiences in the wilderness come not from the environment itself, but from the people who unexpectedly enter it. What do you think of this encounter? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, people like that you gotta worry about. He looks awfully familiar to me, like I've seen him on other shows starting fights with people. Yeah.
On August 14th, 2024, a video appeared on the YouTube channel, What in the World?, run by Tom,
Good
an
name.
outdoor explorer who regularly
almost
documents
picked
his
that from my
adventures across
channel.
Canada.
I swear to these birds.
Faintly from the riverbank, and Tom froze, scanning the edge of the water. Following the cries, he discovered a shocking sight, a dog trapped beneath a partially submerged log, struggling in the mud. Its back legs were pinned, immobile, and panic shone in its eyes. The odds of encountering a stranded dog in the middle of nowhere
That's
seemed
not fishy at
impossibly
all.
slim, but there it was, helpless and alone.
There's a dog here. Doesn't look very well. Puppy. Maybe he's stuck. You okay? He doesn't look okay. Can't see anyone. There's no tracks. Let's see if I can help him. He seems to be crying. You okay, buddy?
See right there.
Oh, buddy, how long you been here? Are you stuck?
Looks like he slipped and fell. Did you see the tracks right there? Way too
There's
tiny.
log on you or something.
Good Lord, that thing's heavy. I hear something in the
Okay, the log's not
background.
on you anymore. Are you okay? What's wrong? Talk to me.
All you can do is go woof woof.
Can you come? Come on. Can you move? Can you move,
I
buddy?
hear something in the background.
You've been here a long time. You in any pain?
Aw, good doggy. Poor little guy.
You okay, buddy?
Without hesitation, Tom pushed the log aside, wading carefully into the shallow water to free the animal. His heart raced, not from fear, but concern, as he realized
That's
the
a
dog
big
couldn't move
dog
on its
too.
own. With no nearby help in sight, Tom made a quick decision. He gently lifted the dog onto his canoe, taking care not to cause further injury.
That's a dog.
As they floated down the river, the minutes stretched tensely. The dog whimpered softly, and Tom worried it might be a stray, with no owner waiting at the next dock. But he kept paddling, hoping for a safe reunion.
The dog's like, what the hell is going on?
It's okay. Lie down. And I was clean as well. That's okay. You might have been there quite a while. And my hope that he belongs to the house down here. And if he's not their dog, then I'll have to make some phone calls and see what we can do. The dog was barking while I was coming past, but it didn't know that I was there, and it was barking in such a way that it had lost its voice. So he or she had been barking for a long time and can't bark anymore. So there's a dock here in front of me, and there's a house
just up from it. So, and this is only about 200 meters from where the dog was stuck. So I'm hoping that this house is its owner, or at least they know his owner.
Finally, Tom spotted a house along the riverbank and made his way to the dock. The dog, exhausted but alive, leaned against him, trusting completely in his guidance. Tom rang the doorbell, and the homeowner appeared astonished. It turned out the dog, a 14-year-old named Ivy, had been missing for 2 days.
Damn.
The family had feared the worst. Tom's timely intervention had saved
So
her.
how is
Relief washed
this
over
creepy?
everyone. The dog wagged her tail weakly, and the owner's gratitude was palpable.
Poor.
Oh, hello, how are you? Hey, I'm just canoeing. I'm canoeing across Canada.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just canoeing past, and I saw a dog that's been stuck in the mud.
Oh, no.
Is
Is
it-
it live still?
Yeah, I was wondering, is it your dog?
Yeah, probably a white one.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks like he's been there a long.
Looking for a long time.
It looks like he's been there a long time.
Where is she?
I dragged him out of the. I don't know if it's a girl. Is it a girl? I dragged her out of the mud and put her on my canoe, and I brought her here on your dock.
Thanks, because I've been looking for her. I looked down there, too.
She's a nice dog. I was worried at the beginning.
She's 14 years old.
Oh, she
Oh,
can't move
geez.
her back legs very well. I don't know if that was normal,
No.
but I had to move a log from that was on the back of her.
Oh.
She was in the water, half in the water, half on the mud.
Jeez.
And
I looked all over for her. She's been gone 2 days.
it looks like she's been there a while.
Is she alive? She's
She's okay.
Oh.
She was barking when I came past, but it looked like she's.
Looking for her. How far is she? Was she right by the dock?
No, she was a few hundred.
She's down there.
Few hundred meters up there, and your dock was just the
That's
next.
why I couldn't find her.
Your dock was the next one, so that's why I just came straight here.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Aw,
gotta give her a bath, eh?
super bath, that's
What
for
are you
sure.
doing going in there, you silly old dog?
This encounter may not have been terrifying or supernatural, but it serves as a compelling reminder. The wilderness can challenge us in unexpected ways.
How that was
Yet
gonna
it also offers moments of
turn for a
profound
second
humanity.
there.
Even in the quiet, remote corners of the world, there are opportunities to act, to help, and to make a difference. Tom's quick thinking and courage turned what could have been tragedy into a story of hope,
No
and showed
kidding.
that sometimes the most disturbing situations can end with the purest kind of triumph. With this last encounter comes the end of another episode. If you haven't already, let me remind you again to like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment about what you liked and
Hi,
didn't
Kevin.
like about this video.
Later,
We
Kevin.
almost upload daily videos, so you better have subscribed. Cause trust me, you don't want to miss out. If you want to watch more disturbing videos, in about 3 seconds, they will be on your screen.
So if you enjoy this video and his video, go check him out. He's really cool. Hope you enjoy this reaction to 6 most disturbing camping encounters caught on camera. I'm AG Paranormal. Hope your night, day, and whatnot is going good. I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep on being real.